During this workshop, we will explore one facet of digital citizenship, called your digital footprint. We have become increasingly aware of the importance of developing our citizenship in digital realms. So we're going to start by discussing what a digital footprint is and how we can make sure that we are making a positive impact online. First, we would like to ask you to reflect on this essential question for the workshop. What does my digital footprint say about me? So educators, please pause this video for about 2 to 3 minutes. Learners, personally reflect on this question, and if you're comfortable, be prepared to share your answer with the class. Moving on, we're going to consider this image to the right-hand side, and we're going to discuss its connection to our online presence. So take a couple of minutes and examine the image, and then once you have looked at the image, educators, will you please pause the video again, put your learners in groups, small groups, and ask them to discuss for about 5 to 8 minutes how that image to the right relates to their online presence. Learners, you should also know that after you have done your discussion, your educators are going to ask you to share the main idea that came out of your discussion with the entire class. So go ahead and pause the video now. Next, we know there are countless benefits for sharing information and content online. We are by no means saying that you should never share online because we know that there are lots of positive things that come out of it. So we want to know how sharing information online has been beneficial to you up to this point in your life. So let's just pause the video here and share a few stories with the group. We also know that just like with anything in life, there are benefits and risks. So now, educators, will you please make sure that this presentation is in full screen mode before you try to play the video? Learners, we want you to watch this video and just be aware of the decisions that Brittany is making online and possible implications of her decisions for her future. Now that we've watched the video, there are a few more questions that we want to pose to you to have a little bit of discussion about. So educators, maybe give learners a few minutes to formulate their answers to these questions before opening up the discussion to the whole group. So learners, again, think about these questions. How would you answer them? And be ready to share your ideas with the larger group. The last thing we're going to ask you to do is to examine your digital footprint. We want you to do this by Googling yourself. Open a web browser, go to Chrome, and search for your first and last name online. What kind of information do you see? Is it positive? Is it negative? And we want you to reflect again one more time on the essential question. After Googling yourself, what does your digital footprint say about you? We hope that you found this workshop beneficial, and let us know if you have any additional questions.